into the number of years that you're experienced or you have the experience, then it is completely useless. It's like driving, right? So what is the difference between a guy who's been driving 20 years and a guy who's been driving 5 years? Nothing, unless you're driving a truck or you change and start driving something else, etc. So experience in terms of, it's again nothing else. So I had to then turn around and say, okay, who is our competition? Our competition is 25, 30-year-olds. And the last thing is, cannot, do not, scared, tie, coffee, who wants to have coffee? But the moment you turn around, people think, okay, fine, this is something that I'm putting in my mouth, putting in my stomach on a daily basis. If there's a benefit that I'm going to derive out of it, why not? That's the way it starts. And so it's a long way off. It's a bit of a habit change. Suppose you turn around, suppose you're told that the coffee that you get in a lot of places, without naming these things, is pretty damn bad coffee that you get. The coffee should be something that you put it down on the table, the whole room should smell, and it does smell, believe me. So all these things as part of the project plan or the information gathering, or rather the information gathering, the documentation part of my project plan, right? Ultimately, which is rather future-proofing me. Now, I have my own P&L. I used to have somebody else's P&L. I have my own P&L. I ran, so that I need to put half a person, 1 person, almost like the manpower chart. But I need to have all the gaps in place because I need to run a business. So that very nice Kala Patthar scene, there's no IP violation in that because we've taken the necessary clearance. There's an old saying that if you start as an entrepreneur, have a lawyer on your right side and a finance guy on your left side. Because all of these things that we did for others, now, of course, here's probably one place where experience did play a role, because all these things that I put together for as part of my job, etc., I was now putting together and applying it. So there are 3 things that are happening here. One, a project plan that I used to run for a revenue, a software project with a revenue milestone-based project, because at some point delivery was also with me. I was now transforming it into a much smaller scale of a very simple chai and coffee business. But I had to put in the checks and balances in the beginning. See, right now, there's a due diligence going on by some of the other people who think that we are doing good work. All of these people are suddenly figuring out that so the first thing that we did, we installed Tally. Oracle Financials one day we will, but right now we have Tally. So the systems and processes are being put at such a minuscule level that scalability is not becoming an issue. And scalability is the biggest, disaster of a bad project plan. When does a project plan actually get hit? Of course, there are delivery dates, some mistakes, some this, that, etc. But I think scalability is the first casualty of a bad project plan. And we think we put that together, and once that happens, future proofing will also happen. Operations and research, supply chain. So if we're putting together a supply chain, if I have to get these things from Coorg, Chikmagalur, etc., and Darjeeling, Assam, Nilgiris, we have to align it up in such a manner. Okay, the whole idea here is the less processing and the less time it takes from the plantation to the table, the better. Because it retains, there's no fermentation, there's no oxidation. As long as the fresh, it's like any other vegetable or anything, right? The shorter the time from the time it's plucked to the time it's on a table, the best. We needed to streamline this. So the operation research actually worked around. It took us 3 to 4 months to try and get together. So there are bulk people who just sell it to you in bulk. They'll give you a dump of this thing, etc. But whether that was profitable, getting small quantities, etc., it did require, again, a PDCA kind of a thing. And the last thing is sell, sell, sell. I think that's a very important aspect. all of us have read very old thing. Lou Jessner said in IBM, everybody sells. Mahatma Gandhi said, customer is the only reason we are here. But not as a person who's run sales programs, who's been a salesman for the last many years. But it's very important in life or in a project or in an optimization scenario that you need to sell your idea, your concept, and your plan forward. Because everybody said that you need to ensure that your team, either below or above, is with you in a particular plan. And the only way, you can call it call it anything, but the only way they'll be with you is if you're able to sell it to them, either below you or above you. We are Sa Coffee. This is how the coffee should look like. This is how a tea should look like. We do give masala tea. Please visit us. We are all over Facebook, YouTube, etc. That last small thing that one of the kids created, we had a couple of few interns. He turned and created that Kala Patta thing, has about 20,000 views. We are doing fairly this thing. There are a few other plans that I don't want to bore you with in terms of the next stage 2, stage 3, things, etc. But we are Sa Coffee. Thanks a lot for giving me this thing. I think I am good on time. I didn't get to see the 2-minute placard. But there is one last thing that I want to leave you with. A lot of you people would have seen it, but I think it's good that we need to have a pep talk. I always try and complete my presentation, discussion, or whatever, because I'm a big fan of the KID president. And it's a small pep talk, it's a small video, and just bear with me, listen, just watch it. I think we all deserve it.
The world needs you. Stop being boring. Yeah, you. Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, are we on the same team? Really, right? I'm on your team. Be on my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. 2 roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My pants broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But what if there really were 2 paths? I want to be the one that leads to awesome. It's like that dude Journey said, don't stop believing unless you dream stupid. Then you should get a better dream. I think that's how it goes. Get a better dream and keep going. Keep going, and care. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it, or we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I don't know everything. I'm just a kid. But I do know this. It's everybody's due to give the world a reason to dance. So get to it. You've just been pep talked. Create something that will make the world awesome. Play ball.
Thank you. Sales programs, has been a salesman for the last many years. But it's very important in life or in a project or in an optimization scenario that you need to sell your idea, your concept, and your plan forward. Because everybody said that you need to ensure that your team, either below or above, is with you in a particular plan. And the only way, I mean, you can call it call it anything, but the only way they'll be with you is if you're able to sell it to them, either below you or above you. We are Sa Coffee. This is how the coffee should look like. This is how a tea should look like. We do give masala tea. Please visit us. We are all over Facebook, YouTube, etc. That last small thing that one of the kids created, we had a couple of few interns. He turned and created that Kala Pattar thing, has about 20,000 views. We are doing fairly this thing. There are a few other plans that I don't want to bore you with in terms of the next stage 2, stage 3, things, etc. But we are Sa Coffee. Thanks a lot for giving me this thing. I think I am good on time. I didn't get to see the 2-minute placard, but there is one last thing that I want to leave you with. A lot of you people would have seen it, but I think it's good that we need to have a pep talk. I always try and complete my presentation, discussion, or whatever, because I'm a big fan of the kid president. And it's a small pep talk. It's a small video. And just bear with me, listen. Just watch it. I think we all deserve it.
The world needs you to stop being boring. Yeah, you. Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we all on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm on your team, be on my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. 2 roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My pants broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But what if there really were 2 paths? I want to be the one that leads to awesome. It's like that dude Journey said, don't stop believing unless you dream stupid. Then you should get a better dream. I think that's how it goes. Get a better dream and keep going. Keep going, and care. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it, or we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I don't know everything. I'm just a kid. But I do know this. It's everybody's due to give the world a reason to dance. So get to it. You've just been pep talked. Create something that will make the world awesome. Play ball.
Thank you.
Divakar to kindly come and present a memento, along with Amit to present the little green initiative, the money plant. Okay, while the photo shoot is happening, ladies and gentlemen, we have to actually give away a portion of the room. So we have to move you a little bit forward in the meantime, because we are having Sima out there coming now. So all we have to request you is to just adjust for some time. But before you move out of there, I would request Sriram to come over and quickly deliver the vote of thanks so that we are finished. Then readjust the room, and then we can continue with the entertainment by Simha. Is that all okay with you? Just give 2 minutes for the vote of thanks. Thank you.
The good part of speaking last is, whatever you want to say, others have already said. So I won't take too much time. So friends, it's a privilege for me to be here to give this vote of thanks. I'm sure you will all agree that today's session was, thought-provoking, inspiring, and I really feel proud to be associated with part of this project management profession. Speakers came today. We heard Commodore Prakash, his no-nonsense talk. We heard Shashi talking about, how we take the path less traveled. We heard about Rajesh, trying to turn dreams into reality. And, in many sense, that's what PMIPCC stands for. And that will be our endeavor also going forward anytime, right? I'd like to take a quick minute to thank our support partners. We have iTech Learn, Ajiveta, ProVentures partnering us for this conference. REPs, as many of you know, are like our extended hands, and they support us in many ways. So we're really delighted to have them here. Between yesterday and today, all these sessions that we had, I pretty much think, very inspiring, very thought-provoking, very insightful. I hope you all agree that it was really good. I hope you really enjoyed speakers and sessions from yesterday. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our volunteers. Many of them had quietly and efficiently supported us without really coming onto the foreground, right? And be it with the logistics, registration desk, and social media, like to also thank them so much. Also Westin for providing us this wonderful location and supporting us in taking our very short notice requests. Last and not the least, audience, I hope you really enjoyed this 1.5 day conference. I think your support has been wonderful. You really participated very well, and I hope this continues. It will be our endeavor going forward to make this GYAN LAHARI conference an annual one. Last year we had it, we have it this year, and we hope to sort of have it every year. Your participation, your support is really very important for this to continue. We hope to make it, bigger, better, and more successful. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before you move out of the seats, how many of you know Cinema Supitta Mama? Have you heard the song? Cinema Supitta Mama. Huh? Now Simha, with that frame, is going to come and shortly perform for you. Okay? May I request you all to kindly, take a dry break or something once we rearrange the auditorium. Then you can come back and you can listen to the wonderful music performance. Thank you very much.
Running marathon in August? Okay, just one. Okay. Do you know that Hyderabad Runners is organizing this Airtel Marathon this August, coming up August? Okay, wonderful. They do this every year. Last year they had about close to 15,000 people running the marathon. Airtel, yes. Typically they have a 5K run, a 10K run, a half marathon, and then when I initially started, it was just, I couldn't actually cover 100 meters. But today, it's a lot more, and this coming August, my goal is actually to do a half marathon of 21 kilometers. So it's actually come a long way. They really have a very nice program called Couch to 5K. Anyone heard of this before? Okay, wonderful. It's a program where they don't actually charge you anything. It's pretty much free of cost program, but they train you in such a way that you can actually transform from running 100 meters to 5 kilometers in probably just about 2 to 3 months, right? It does require a lot of perseverance. It does require bit of effort from our side as well, but I'm pretty sure anyone who can run 100 meters today can definitely do 5 kilometers in about 2 months if they go through that program. It's just about the joy of running. It's not about competition with someone as to who runs fast, who runs slow, but just about finishing even a 5K marathon is a lot of joy. I don't know anyone, goes cycling, jogging, running, any of those sports, I think you should really try it for just for the thrill of it. And probably after August again, they will have some of these programs. If you're in gated communities anywhere, it's really a great idea to get in touch with Hyderabad runners. They can organize sessions like this Couch to 5K, where they can actually train people for probably about 2 months, and then organize those running sessions within that community. It's all done free of cost. It's all done volunteer based. So if you are in gated communities, I would suggest take that opportunity to go through that. It's really good. Any more thoughts? Anyone? Did you like the sessions or not? Yes? Okay. So much silence sometimes, says, I don't know, yes, no, yes, no. Sometimes they say silence is deemed acceptance. Typically when you're working and then you're trying to chase someone for an answer, they don't respond to you in 2 days. It's typically my answer that, you didn't respond, silence is deemed acceptance, and I go forward. So it is something like that. So when I ask you something and you say, no response, I should say, okay, yes, it looks like everything is good.